Hello and welcome to the Tabletop, and today I will do the video that is long due, and it is how I painted my Partisans for bold action and how I painted my animals for bold action. So this might be the thumbnail, okay? So stick with me. I will tell you what worked, what went wrong. And yeah, this jacket is pretty bright, but I don't know. I was into color, and yeah, let's get into it. So we're playing Learn to Play Bolt Action at our local game store, and I'm playing the Partisans. The battle report will come after this video, and let me show you the minis. Let me put this one aside, and let's take each one out. So yeah, let's start with a loader. So I painted up 250 points of Partisans, and man, I had a blast. I have to say, I love the Army Painter Speedpaints 2.0. I love those. I love the Vallejo colors. Here and there I use also Citadel colors and Army Painters, and I love those too. But this is mostly some bone color, palette bone, I think it's called, from the Army Painter. And the green I have to check up or out which one that is. The rest I used normal acrylic paints. Not all perfect, but well, everybody's doing his best when he's painting something up. So this one, a bit of a ginger. And man, the Wargames Atlantic. Yeah, I missed a spot here with a letter. I have to clean some of these up. But yeah, the Wargames Atlantic's beautiful minis. Then let's see. Then we got this guy. He has a green jacket and blue jeans. I don't know if I used. I think I used the Beowulf blue here. And maybe the Orcish green, 2 coats. And yeah, tons of fun painting up these guys. I do this mainly for inspiration, and maybe you can ask something. Yeah, this guy with a rifle, he could be an NCO, he could also be just a normal rifle guy. Yeah, whatever. And then I didn't magnetize the... I'm not so much the fan of magnetizing. I like gluing on and having options. Then a guy with the Tommy gun. Yeah, I did build a squad with SMGs, of course, because you need them in your partisan army. Again, blue jeans. Probably I went over this guy with maybe ruddy fur or pellet bone or something like that. And let's get a bit of a better light here. Maybe this is a bit better. And yeah, or maybe let's try this again. Maybe I have to clean them up here and there. But yeah, this mustache man for the Partisans, and yeah. Just had a blast painting them. There are sometimes I buy a bunch of stuff. I want to paint it. I want to play it, but I don't. But this Partisans, pretty lovely. Like this, I think Harrison Ford, ready for action wherever he needs to go. Not all perfect here. Probably with the colors, but still kind of cool. Yeah, my Harrison Ford type of guy. Then here this guy with a MP40. Again, a ginger. Gotta love your gingers. Brown pants and some army green jacket. Black boots. Let me zoom in on this. And I think I did put a magazine just right there. Maybe it would have been better on the bottom. Maybe I was covering up some gaps, who knows. But yeah, they have great character. Like the Wargame Atlantic kits are definitely good. I kit bashed them and spiced them up with some bits I had from my German Grenadiers, or maybe even from, I don't know what this thing is here, but it's not a mole. But this is my sniper. Again, speed paints and kit bashing, and yeah, pretty cool. I wish I could have made it a bit better. He has a grenade there. Again, maybe I have to clean up some painting mistakes, maybe scrape that mole off right there, who knows. But yeah, I was just getting them ready for a tabletop. Here we have one with a Bren gun. This is my LMG guy. Come on, dear light. Make something good. So yeah, so Bren gunner. I think this one looks amazing. Like just the characters on this guys, and yeah, maybe you can do a better job with the speed paints, but still I'm pretty happy. Some said they are a bit too luminous. The color shines or pops, but I don't know. I wanted a bit of color. Lately, I want things to pop. Yeah, not too depressing. So this guy definitely, I think, an observer or some kind with the glasses, and or maybe an NCO. Again, I make my guys for multiple use, so I can use them flexibly, and yeah, I think he looks great. I love the feeling everybody sports his army on the field, and you're running around with dudes in jeans and jackets, and these are just normal people who joined or had to join the cause. Yeah. This one with a Russian SMG. So this can be deployed as French partisans, as German partisans, as Russian partisans. You can play them as whatever you like, really, and just supplement your army with those guys. I'm not getting a good light. Let's try this one out. Maybe this is better. But yeah, green pants. Sometimes a bit too much, too dirty. Let me see if it's better this way. Yeah, maybe this yeah, the natural light is kind of bugging me today a bit. But yeah, what else? At the end, I show you the animals. So just keep watching, keep rolling. Yeah, I think this is better. Or here. This one really cool with the hand up. I might have to clean up some of the gray. I think these are gray pants and a dark green jacket with his MP44 and with a Panzerfaust. Like, really love the look. I think this one classical NCO or something like this. Also with the Partisans right now, you're just using your index, so officers can just bring their weapon as modeled, no additional costs. This guy looking really great. Again, I had tons of fun painting these up. Yeah. Come on, camera? Just problems with the light today. I hope this turns out well. Let me see if I can manage to do this. Yeah, this might be a bit better. So this guy, red hair, red beard. I think could also be a British guy, a French guy, a German guy. You can play this as whatever you want to play it. And yeah, oh, here I missed a bit or chipped a bit. And what else? Let me see. There's the guy from the beginning. This maybe a bit too bright, but I don't want to paint over it. I mean, if he has a bright green jacket, why not? Like this guy. Just knows what he's doing. He knows the place, the woods he's fighting in. What else? There is another one. A loader, green pants, blue jacket, bone colored hat. And here, well, let me see if I can get this off here. Yeah, maybe not. I have to scrape this off at another time. And here we have one with a pointy hand. I think this is my main officer, a blonde guy with a cool pistol. Sorry today for the camera problems, but just the light, yeah, bugs me a bit. And pretty cool pointing. I think this is fur brown from the army painter. Gray pants. I used my knowledge from my Napoleonics, just put gray on the pants and then dry brush them with a lighter gray. I think it's army painter and Vallejo colors, and then a rifle on top, so he could be the NCO in a rifle team and still stand out as the pointy guy with the gun. And I think there's not super much left. Oh, here, this one is, I think, his assistant with a beautiful Panzerfaust. I think this is from the German Grenadier box. So I molded on the arms to the body, and yeah, I think it just fits. And then gave him an SMG, so he definitely can be either in the SMG team or he can be an assistant to an officer. Looking really good. What else do we have? Yeah, I think we are now entering the animals because the rest isn't painted up yet. Oh wait, there's one guy with a rifle. Like, this one is cool. Check this guy out. Like, very bright. I know. But just the position, I think this is an arm from the Warlord US Marines. And so I did fit some US Marine bits and parts to this partisan, and I think he looks amazing. Yeah, looks kind of cool. And then some bits from the German Grenadier box and the US Marines. And I think we're now entering... Wait, there's another one. Yeah, this guy is smoking. I think this guy is from... Like, his arms, I think, are from the US Marine box. I don't know. Smoking hand. Pointy finger. Definitely an NCO. Modeled with a rifle, a German rifle. A bit glossy, the pants. We'll see what I do about those. But yeah, I think looking pretty good. And I think those were all. And now we're entering the animals. So we got here a beautiful donkey. Again, what I learned from the Napoleonics, using a gray and then dry brushing with a lighter gray. These bases are not from Warlord, these are Rubicon bases. They were a bit cheaper, but I think next time I will go with a Warlord bases again. The donkeys are really cool, like pretty awesome. The Farmyard animals from Warlord Games. Then another donkey, numero 2. And I gave my best to paint them up well. Then we got a cow, a grazing cow. Tried to get the white, the off-white as good as I could. I looked to the box art for the pattern of the white and the black. I hope the lighting is okay, like, because I'm not seeing very much right now. Then we got another cow right here. I think they look great, looking good. Just a ton of fun, and they also looked good. They gave cover on the field. Like, let's say this guy is behind a cow, definitely soft cover, and and if you hold that, if you shoot at this guy, and if the cover save goes through, I think you can remove this model or just lie it down. Then another cow, here in Germany where I live, I walk every morning, and the cows there are black, but also in this reddish tone. I think I used Vallejo saddle brown for this one. And yeah, just amazing. Just makes here, I think I have to go over it again. Again, I have to clean this up, but I was painting so much different stuff that, yeah, I should concentrate a bit more here. I have to clean up a bit the grass. But yeah, I think they look good. Then we enter the pigs, the piglets, looking also really good. The mold lines on these are not really good, but I mean, I don't know. You have to ask Warlord on that one, but still the minis looking really good so far. I mean, from the distance, from a tabletop distance. Again, the mold lines not great, but the model itself looking pretty cool. Then here we got the second pig with his little pigs. Again, mold lines not looking too great, but still the model holds up well from a tabletop distance, looking just fine and amazing. Then we enter the sheep. I got two sheep, one with a white head, one with a black head, and yeah, I think they look good. I think I painted them white or primed them white, and then went over it, washed it, then went over the white on the highlights. I don't know if it looks too good or if it could be made better, but yeah. And then here we got the final ones. Again, mold lines not that exciting, but still great animals. Maybe you can do this better, but still a great kit. So I think that was it. I will present to you more Partisans as we go on. And yeah, so far I had tons of fun. And this is roughly 250 points. And we see us in the next video. See ya.